Ma'am, as we saw while calculating expression number, some alphabets got repeated. Does it have any significance?
Yes.
Okay.
So today we will understand the meaning of repeated alphabets or repeated letters in your name. So these are repeated numbers ultimately.
Yes.
Yeah. So today what we are going to learn is called the hidden passion number, or it's also called the ruling passion number.
Okay.
Because see, the letters which are repeated is actually what you are passionate about doing.
Oh.
That is why it is called hidden. Hidden because it is not seen by others. That's why it is hidden. But that number actually rules the name. That is why it's also called ruling passion number. Okay. See, the numbers that appear, or I'll say letters, alphabets, that appear 2 or more times in your name represent a particular strength and ability. See, your expression number is your strength and ability.
Yes.
Number itself. So in that number, if you have some numbers which are repeated, it gives you more strength. So the intensity is increased. So this also tells you what you enjoy doing the most.
Oh.
Where your strength lies the most. In what area. We have so many, 1 to 9, A to Z rather, we have so many alphabets. Each alphabet has a meaning. So these 9 numbers are assigned to the alphabets.
Yes.
So each alphabet tells you the strength. See, the number which is most often repeated in your name shows a field of expertise and talent. What you do the best, like that. So in this name, Tara, Sonu, Dalal, we have written all the numbers
Yes.
below the letters, the alphabets. Now here you will see how many times 1 has appeared. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now in this name, one number has appeared 5 times.
Yes.
Okay. Then you see 2 has appeared only once. 3 has appeared 3 times.
3. Yes.
4 has appeared once. 5 has appeared once. 6 has appeared once. There is no 7, there is no 8. 9 has appeared once.
Yes.
Now here there are 5 ones and 3 threes. That means the ruling passion number of this person is 1 and 3.
1.
1 and 3. This is the ruling passion number because 1 has appeared 5 times and 3 has appeared 3 times. So if a number is repeated 2 or more times, that means that is the ruling passion number.
Okay.
Okay, now here 1 is repeated 5 times, 3 is repeated 3 times.
Yes.
So these 2 numbers are the ruling passion numbers for this person. Okay, now in this case 7 and 8 are missing.
Yes.
So we have already covered this topic, remember?
Yes.
Missing letters,
Missing letters.
which are called karmic lessons. If you have not watched, please go and watch our karmic lessons number. So now you have understood how to calculate the ruling passion number?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's see what each number means. Say for example, if your ruling passion number is 1, that means the alphabets A, J and S. These are the alphabets which have a value of 1.
Correct. Yeah.
So how many times they are repeated? Now in this case, they are repeated 5 times. Because it has appeared the most number of times. 5 times is not less. It is excess actually. So what does 1 mean? In general, what does 1 mean? Independent, assertive, strong opinions, all those. So when it comes as a repeated number, it becomes more.
Okay.
Now when I say that they have a strong drive to stand out, I use the word strong. When I use the word, I say one number has a drive to stand out. But for this number, I'll say they have a strong drive to stand out. They're very ambitious. very competitive.
Very egoistic.
Yeah, that comes in the negative.
Yeah.
Very energetic. See, for normal one, I'll say they're energetic, they're competitive, they're ambitious. Now here I'm saying very ambitious, very competitive, very energetic. They like to influence and dominate every situation. They're the survivors, warriors, leaders. But too many ones can make you aggressive. They can make you egoistic. They can make you bullish. They can make you violent and even tyrannical. Because there's so many of the ones.
5 ones.
5 ones.
Yes.
So in this case, there are 5 ones. If you have a ruling passion number 2, what does it mean? 2 means you are highly considerate, sensitive and intuitive. Now here again it is exaggerated. In this case, it has appeared only once.
Yes.
In our example, it has appeared only once. So in this case, this is not the number. But if somebody has a ruling passion number of 2, it is important for that person. So the 2 is a peacemaker. 2 is can work very well in groups. Bit shy and timid. Dislikes noise and roughness. They are committed, patient, competent, persistent. They have a good ear for music. These are all general qualities of 2. But then when it becomes a ruling passion, then the negative aspects will surface. Like tendency to worry, or you become very sensitive, or get hurt very easily.
Yes.
You become something like a crybaby. Okay. Now if you have a 3 as a hidden passion number. 3 is what? 3 is about being social. 3 is about being a party person. Expression.
Yes,
3 is also about expression. They love to entertain. Artistic number. Popular, good friend, talented. In some form or the other, they are talented in some form or the other. But now all this is exaggerated. Now in this case, this person has 3 also as a ruling passion number because it has appeared thrice.
Yes.
Now this person has 2 ruling passion numbers, 1 and 3.
Okay.
Is clear? See, 3s also tend to fantasize, exaggerate. They are inspiring, motivating. They are charismatic, charming, optimistic, also flirtatious. They need to discipline and focus. Actually, 3 need to focus. Very much necessary for 3 to focus. Because their energies get scattered very easily. They have to guard against being selfish, indulging in sensory enjoyment, because socializing, partying, all these are sensory enjoyments. And also they have to mind their words.
So if it is 3 times here, so the person must be doing it more.
Yes. Now if this number is ruling
4.
passion number is 4. 4 means what? 4 means systematic, organized, practical, grounded, realistic, little exaggerated. Now in this case it has appeared only once.
Yes.
But so this also means that this person is organized, practical, grounded. This person has all these qualities, but they are not exaggerated. They have determination, perseverance, self-discipline, focus, reliable, faithful, hardworking, sharp eye for details. All these are general qualities of that number. They don't like the unexpected. They don't like shocks and unexpected things. A typical 4. They love nature and beauty. Family and home are important for them. But they must guard against becoming obsessed with details and becoming rigid and narrow-minded.
Okay.
Right? So if you have a 5 as a ruling passion number, that means what? You have many E's or N's or W in your names. So 5s are, they love travel, change. They love shocks and challenges. They're adaptable, versatile, unconventional. They're also sensual and a bit impulsive. They love to satisfy their senses, which may lead to addictions and indulgences. We have been talking about it all the time. They're resourceful, humorous. Desire for freedom is extremely strong. Now here you will see, desire for freedom is extremely strong for people who have these names. So somewhere I have read that these European names have lot of 5s, maybe E and W's or whatever.
Okay.
There are a lot of 5s. And you must have seen that these people really love freedom a lot.
Hmm.
And I'll say Europe starts with E and ends with E.
E. Yes.
Okay. But fives, as fives, they get bored easily, they give up easily. So they have a tendency to wander.
Hmm.
Okay. From person to person, job to job. So they need to learn commitment towards their jobs, workplace, or relationships. Everywhere commitment is needed.
Yes.
Right? Now, if your ruling passion number is 6, 6 again means what? 6 is a healer, counselor, teacher, all those qualities. Give service to people you love, helpful, you're responsible and sacrificing, generous, humanitarian.
Yes.
They're idealistic. They also have strong opinions and a tendency to become self-righteous. I am right all the time. A good parent, good life partner. They must be careful not to become a doormat. When you have too many 6s, you have to learn this very hard, because you learn it hard way. People will use you and sort of throw you. Throw you in the sense you will be used. I won't use the word throw you, but you'll be used. So that's where you have to be careful. And then what happens if you have too many
6
alphabets which have a value of 6? You may become too interfering and meddlesome.
Correct.
Anything in exaggeration, any number, we'll talk about repeated numbers in one of the classes. Whenever something happens in exaggeration, it is more, then the negative aspects will surface more.
Come up.
Not only negative, also destructive. That is which everybody has to be very careful about, all of us, because everybody has some numbers which are repeated in the chart. Right now we are talking about the name. Name is a small aspect.
Ati sarvatra varjayate.
Ati sarvatra varjayate, actually.
Extra.
Ati sarvatra varjayate, correct.
Yes.
So, if you have a 7 as ruling passion number, then what? You have a highly developed mind and intuition. Okay? You are intellectual and abstract thinker. The typical 7s,
Yes.
they like to be alone, meditate, study, contemplate. They are drawn to philosophical and metaphysical sciences. They are always specialists and perfectionists in some subject. But loneliness is very common with people with 7. So same here. If you have too many 7s, loneliness is very common. But when it comes as a negative, you don't like it. Because you're not choosing to be alone. You're not choosing to be lonely. It is being forced on you. So the negative aspects will come out. So when you're alone, what will happen? Frustration, drinking, all these things.
Yes.
Will happen. Depression. So I always tell that it is very difficult to understand a 7. We can't understand that person's mind. It's his mind which we can't understand. But once you understand, you will develop a lot of respect and love for a 7.
Okay.
It's typical about 7. Because 7s, they cannot demonstrate their love. They cannot express their love. They may be feeling a lot, but they are unable to express. So when you have too many 7s, then it becomes much more. So a loneliness, because of loneliness and all these qualities, they become skeptical, cynical, melancholic, depressed.
Correct. Yes.
So let's talk about 8 now. 8 is what again? Material affairs. So success and material rewards are important for their actions. Say for example, if somebody has a lot of HQZ, these are the 3 letters which have a value of 8. 8 means what? Success, material rewards are important for your actions. You are hardworking, goal oriented, have a good business sense, good vision. You are a born manager, leader, organizer. Your subordinates generally like you because they express their feelings. This is an opposite quality. It's opposite of 7. For 7, unless you know the person deeply, you cannot like that person. But that's not true with 8. Because true 8 is, 8 is a good leader, not a selfish leader.
Good leader.
Good leader. 8 is a good judge. Okay. But then that good judgment, he may abuse his talent. Don't be too forceful, demanding, dominating. This is the lesson for her. Or you have to take care that you don't become very greedy and ruthless. Because they'll do anything for money, power. So all that unscrupulousness and everything comes with 8. See, 8 also means hardships, difficult tests, frustrations. 8 invites sadness. 8 always invites sadness in life because of their own actions. 8 is Shani, 8 is Saturn. Yes. We have talked about it in the earlier sessions. Okay. Now let's talk about
9.
9. Ruling passion number 9. 9 is a warm person, generous, very compassionate, kind, also artistic and creative. 9 is very good with colors, color combinations, 9 is very good with that. And they also have good oratorial skills because 9 is a leader after all. And every leader has to have good oratorial skills. Because, unless you have good communication skills, you cannot become a leader. You must be seeing all the leaders, generally they have good, they are good orators. They are also quite independent. They are over emotional. 9 is always very, very emotional. So when I or R, I and R have a value of 9. If they are repeated many times in your chart, you become over emotional, hyper emotional. Sometimes, there is no sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense why they behave like that. But it's because of their numbers.
Correct.
So you get caught up in their own dreams and ideals without being practical. So what happens when they become very emotional? They get caught up, attached to their own dreams. They get caught up in their own dreams. And they don't remain practical. So when you are not practical, you are very emotional. That's why we use the word hyper emotional for them. So if you have too many I's or too many R's in the name, that is where one needs to work upon. Okay. Now here you have to remember all odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. All these are odd numbers. They are dreamers. Artistic qualities and everything will go with odd numbers. Whereas even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 22. Okay, these numbers, they are the doers always. So even when in this number, when they are exaggerated, you will see all these qualities in them. Something very interesting.
Yes.
So this is all about the hidden passion number or the ruling passion number.
Just now you have unlocked your hidden passions. Keep unfolding. Namaste.